man.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. Welcome to the special Saturday edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, second-year man Mitchell Trubisky and the Chicago Bears as his guys get set to take on Case Keenum and the Denver Broncos.
What's going on, my friend?
With that, we're off to the Rocky Mountains. Standing by in Denver, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
I just signed Dez Bryant to my team because he's a free agent.
Rockies, Denver, Colorado for this
again.
What's going on?
Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies.
So I signed Dez Bryant, $5 million, 1 year. He's a free agent, so you know I could do that.
Welcome in, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. So you've got 1 week of preseason games in the books. Now you start to really assess some of the vets and, of course, some of the young players.
You're exactly right, because now there's a week's worth of film out there for everyone to watch. And for guys who may or may not make these particular teams, that film would be out there around the league, so maybe they can catch on somewhere else if they have to. But this would be a lot of fun to see how much time the veterans play.
I couldn't watch your other football stream. It's me, superhero, defending my place as first. Should have put my name in for chat.
Alright, hopefully my mic doesn't have a static feedback. But if it does, I'll check it in a minute.
Now ready to get this one started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. It's a short kick taking near the 18. And they're going to start this drive.
Yeah, I'll play some MKS later.
So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. It'll be Case Keenum leading him onto the field, making his first start in a Denver Bronco uniform.
At the 2018 draft, when the Broncos number came up at 5, plenty of chatter that they might take a quarterback right there. Remember, Josh Allen was still on the board. Josh Rosen was still on the board. But the Broncos made a commitment.
Can you tell me if my mic is clear?
And they're living up to did not take a quarterback in that slot.
I'll play Ferretor next. He'll be my first guy. He'll be my first guy when I play MK King of the Hill. And I'm gonna have to try some ranked matches on Madden just to see how fair I play against other people. Ranked match.
Now the former Utah man, this is Devontae Booker, looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Let's look quickly here at the Denver offense.
Let's focus outside on Demaryius Thomas. His numbers were down slightly last year. First time in the last 5 years he didn't top 1,000 yards. But this guy's been to 5 Pro Bowls. And when I think about the evolution of his career, from his time at Georgia Tech, where they were running an option offense and he didn't catch much more than bombs, to now being a complete receiver, no reason in my mind to think he won't be over 1,000 yards again in the future.
Running again, and again it's Booker. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. And the big meat on the D-line, we'll see how they do today.
And I'd hate to be an offensive lineman having to deal with these guys. They come in hungry, mean,
see how what Dez Bryant can do.
I almost have enough souls to open Elite Pack.
Oh. What game are you playing?
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Man? A shotgun snap for Keenum. And incomplete on the deep ball. This, of course, week 2 of the preseason, but we did have a couple of teams that got the extra game. The Hall of Fame game was played on a Thursday this year between Arizona and Dallas.
Yeah, and they welcomed in this year's
I was playing Mortal Kombat Mobile.
Okay.
Hello, player.
Morton Anderson,
what's
the
up,
kicker,
my friend?
Terrell Davis, Kenny Easley, Jerry Jones, Jason Taylor, LaDainian Tomlinson, and Kurt Warner.
So on 4th down, here's Marquette King to punt it away. Tariq Cohen is deep for the Bears.
Alright, just make sure my mic doesn't have that static feedback, man.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
Damn.
This is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
I'll be back.
All right, my friend.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback who grew up just outside of Cleveland on Lake Erie, Mitchell Trubisky.
I'm excited about seeing his progress because in his rookie year, he started somewhere around mid-season and carried it the rest of the way. And you saw improvement week after week. But they keep adding people around him, and when he plays on a team that has those weapons that you're looking for, those key guys, it'll be fun to see him run an offense as well as skillfully use his legs in order to gain some extra yardage too.
Gotta go.
First carry now for Jordan Howard, and he'll find some space up to about the 25. Domata Peko, the one to get him down. And let's take a look at the Bears offense.
At running back is Jordan Howard, who was an absolute revelation as a rookie, but he finished second to Ezekiel Elliott for the rushing title in 2016. And no sophomore slump for him at all. Followed it up with a second straight 1,000-yard season and finished 5th in the league in rushing.
Let's see if I can find Dez.
Now Trubisky to throw on second. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
Defense, boy.
Tough to handle on that blitz. He gets him for a loss of 5.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have
Probably not how they drew
Von
that
Miller.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on third.
All right.
Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky.
The line has to hold, man.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. And it's knocked away and incomplete. It was Darian Stewart that time who was able to knock the pass away.
So now here in the second week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle? No mental mistakes? Are they starting to look like a good offensive
football team? I should have ran it
team?
3 times. My fault.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. Now a fair catch taken just across midfield, maybe by a yard or 2. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. They were forced to punt last time. Now, I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot. Great opportunity to run your full playbook. They want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
They go play action here on 1st down.
Wow.
The catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders.
Emmanuel got to be catching the ball. Okay.
All the way near the 30. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Already Emmanuel.
I'll watch your MKX stream.
No problem.
And that's complete to the tight end Hireman. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, here's Keenum. That is incomplete. It was the veteran Prince Amukamara that time who had the play covered from the start. You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now, it's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we? Because, you know, remember, they're carrying 90 now. And with the new rules, they'll carry 90 all the way through the preseason before they make the final cut. Oh, yeah, a lot of guys to learn for these games.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Throwing again is Keenum. And he fires one that's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
You see it? Hey, work.
On 2nd down, here's Trubisky. Tough to bring Bryant down. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. He got 29 yards that time.
What a catch, and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They
don't
get that little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
Let's go.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 46.
Move.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. He'll get only a couple down to the 44. And here's a look at the defense for Denver.
Brandon Marshall's evolved into a very good all-around linebacker in the NFL. Can range from sideline to sideline as a tackler, drops well in pass coverage, and also rushes straight ahead as a blitzer. You name it, he's able to do it and do it well.
On 2nd down, Trubisky. And that is incomplete here. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. They run play action for Howard. Now Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. A good pickup there, a 22. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Play clock down at 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll run it now out of the gun. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Did I miss the Fortnite stream or has it happened yet?
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Brandon Marshall, the linebacker, able to make the play.
No, I haven't done Fortnite yet because my sons are. They don't want to play right now. They're on the computer and on my phone.
You know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Trubisky will throw. Shaheen, the tight end, on the right side. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Now Cody Parkey out to try the field goal. And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. But clearly that was a design play. I just don't know that it was the right design. Your holder to have him pick it up and kind of be the power guy trying to run through the middle. Everything has to go right for that to work. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Here's Keenum now on 2nd down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Well, that was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Working from the gun, Keenum. And that is incomplete.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on 3rd down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
Here's Marquette King now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And they're not going to get a playoff here as time will expire on this first quarter. 0-0 our score. Charles and I back to Denver after this.
The NFL on EA Sports is fueled by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles
Reaper is
Davis
back.
back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2. They take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
What's going on, Reaper?
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle.
Nice job by the defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
When is the MKX stream coming?
Right after this game.
Okay.
Now it's Trubisky.
Damn!
And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2.
Man, their defense
Derek Wolfe
is too
able
good.
to drop him for a loss of 4.
I will watch the
We've seen a
MKX
couple of
stream.
Super Bowls start
No problem,
2-0. The first score of this game could have very easily been a safety. That was close there.
It was close, and while it didn't happen in this game, it's funny you bring up the Super Bowls because that would have been, what, Super Bowl 46, Giants-Patriots.
You're testing my memory. But
And also
yeah.
Super Bowl 48, which was Broncos-Seattle when the snap went over the head of the QB. And guess what? It was 2-zip Seattle right out of the gate.
I'm going to run the ball because too close to my end zone here.
On third down, this is Howard. And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard
Wow.
line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4.
Defense,
They
hold
got to
on.
do a better job up front and create some space because they're right there, almost literally on their own goal line.
Just a couple of feet away from a safety. That could have been disastrous. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. Taking on the midfield logo. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. And Denver getting set to take the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
And that's how you want to start a sequence defensively. That's what we used to call, partner, hello, glad to meet you. Tagged him for a loss.
No, Roger. Go Todd. Right 20.
A second down carry for Booker. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
The Broncos on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7.
4 down. Check. Right 20.
From the gun, it's Keenum. And that's the first NFL catch for Cortland Sutton. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
And that was a nice catch, and if the goal was to get into field goal range, it certainly appears that they accomplished that.
Well, and sometimes that's what you dial up in these situations, right, when you want 3?
Well, if the goal was to get into field goal territory, even though it'll be a long attempt, I think they accomplished that.
And sometimes you have plays for that. It's not always a first down. When you want 3, get a little bit closer, make it an easier shot.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to concede to the defense, and they know what you're trying to get done, and to try and get any more than that is almost folly. Take what you can get, maybe have an opportunity to put 3 points on the board.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
This is caught, and he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Des Bryant, 58 yards. And the Bears are able to show off their quick strike ability.
Well, then I'll check that camera once I hit this extra point.
Cody Parkey is on now for the point after. Parkey adds the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
What's up, Nick? Underwater Lambert? What's going on, friend? What's going, Nick Cantos? My Grand Reaper, my friend. It's me, Bears versus Broncos. I'm winning up 7-0. Currently.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. Returning it, Carlos Henderson. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Here's Emmanuel Sanders now as he and the rest of the offense march back onto the field. With them losing here in the second quarter and his limited productivity so far, you'd have to think they're going to try to look to him a little bit more, right?
I would guess you would start to see maybe some quick screens, some hitches, anything to get the ball in his hands quickly and let him try and do some damage after the catch. Or maybe just flip some formations and keep him isolated where it's more of a one-on-one route and get the ball to him.
I say just 4 verts, right?
Hey, why not? 4 verts. One of the best routes in football. Hard to cover each guy all the way along the route.
So far, just 1 catch for him.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
I'm moderator, dude.
Off play action. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Aaron Lynch in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking
I
a
saw
whole
your
lot
last
anyway,
stream.
but when he gets that kind of a start,
Too
it
bad we
comes through
lost.
clean.
You seem to be
Oftentimes,
doing
the
well
advantage
though.
definitely goes to the defensive player.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. From the gun, here's Keenum. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Aaron Lynch in there again to drop him for the 2nd straight play, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, certainly some teams are not intimidated by down and distance on defense, are they? 3rd and very long? Let's go get this guy again. Big time pressure.
Here's Marquette King now, standing just about on his own goal line. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That's pulled in at the 32. A good return there, 17 yards.
Work for each and every catch.
He's hit the end zone once. Maybe there's more in the tank. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
You have excellent
First play of the
defense.
drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Didn't play well last time. Can't win them all, man. You can't win them all. I mean, right now it's just preseason, so I'm learning the audible cues. I might switch up some of them. Like, I know what to play action now. What's a short pass. If I want to change it up.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. He's going to fire one deep over the... And this is caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Taylor Gabriel, 41 yards. And the Bears will extend their lead.
Just kind of throwing it out in the middle.
Blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big time play. And just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
Now Parkey for the extra point. Parkey with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Pretty clean and simple there, just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
Sup, man.
What's up? I hope I'm saying it correctly. If I'm not, Isaiah Thomas or Isaiah Thomas, but I'm gonna call you Isaiah because I think that's what she meant to say. If you're new to my stream, Thomas, feel free to subscribe, my friend.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. On the return is Henderson. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Just doing a little
There's the Bears
preseason
defense as they head out to set up shop now. And they've created a major first-half storyline with the pressure they've been able to create.
And I know that the good teams adjust from series to series. They make their adjustments on the sideline.
I'm gonna play Madden ranked matches too. Just not right now, maybe during the season.
And start figuring out how do they change protections? How do they get the ball in the hands of the passer a lot quicker? Make sure he doesn't get hit as often. All those different things. Maybe even run the ball a little bit more. Anything to try and tamp down the pressure.
Now it's Keenum. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Aaron Lynch in there to drop it for his second sack now here tonight.
Yeah, I lost the last game. What was it? 10-0? Something like that.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back to Denver right after this.
What difficulty level do you have it set to? Level 7.
Sparkling garbage, my guy. Haven't seen it in a while.
The pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
You got murdered by the other team.
Yes, I did. I can't win them all, my friend.
Here's Keenum.
Computer could win too.
Pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside
Computer
the 10,
could win as
back
well.
at the 9. Aaron Lynch bringing the pressure again, and that is his 3rd sack here tonight.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively,
the difficulty I have it on professional. Because to me, it's like rookie, pro. Pro to me is normal, and then all Madden, and Madden is just hard and harder. So.
Third down, Booker. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line.
Yeah, but the computer gets better and better as the game goes on.
Team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, going to pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised them a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped them well short of a first down.
What I like about this is that I don't have to control the wide receivers. I just gotta
he gets this one away, and boy, it's
throw it to the wide receiver.
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble.
What the hell?
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now.
Like I have it on computer assist, so the computer I pick the plays, and the computer kind of does the work for me, basically, more or less. Like I can change it. Like this is a run play. I flipped it. What's going on, my friend? I'm gonna run it. It's not me controlling it. I mean, I could take control of the running back, but since I can't see, the computer kind of does the work for me, like this.
On first down, they run with Howard.
I love the talking main menu. I also like the feature that you described.
It's the linebacker, Brandon Marshall, there on the tackle.
I can't run the ball very well right now because Denver's defense is too damn good. But if I keep running the ball, And eventually, I'll break one.
So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in just a minute. Week 2 of the preseason is upon us. We've got 2 more after this one, and then we get it all started, as we normally do, on the first Thursday after Labor Day. In our game, still a lot to keep an eye on. Guys battling, trying to make a ball club. We'll send it back to 2 guys already on our team. That's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right
Oh, you
here.
can tell this is
quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right
back
there on
up.
the brink, aren't they?
First touch of the game here for Benny Cunningham. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
I like how they put the backups in automatically for you. So I don't necessarily have to do it all the time. Pretty good.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Leopard. 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 Leopard.
You can tell this is Chandler. Or whatever the quarterback is, my backup quarterback.
Now a look at the backup,
Daniels. Just by his cadence.
Incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
Hold on, make sure my mic is not having a feedback static. Hold on.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Set. Green 39. Now look at Green 39. Now, check. Patriot. Patriot.
I think that they will be adding more sounds as the updates are released.
I think so too, Mike. I think so
Back to
too.
the air. Daniel on second down. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Is my mic clear?
There as that sets him up better for third down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do
Yeah, I
is use
mean,
his body
I
to
hope
keep the defender away
with
from the football and get the quarterback a really nice
as the
target.
season goes on that they implement more of the screen reader on here, because for me to sign Des Bryant like I did for 1 year, 5.4 mil.
Hi.
What's going on, my friend? I needed my son to do it for me. I mean, I needed him to read the roster, find the free agents,
here. It's 3rd and 1.
and sign them.
This is Cohen. And he's going to have a first down as he's
And if they
brought
could
down
just
at
have
the
that screen reader read
44-yard line.
everything, I
They
would
only
need
get 2 there, but on third
my
and
son's
1,
further
that's all
help.
they
I
needed
could
to
just do it on my
keep the
own.
drive going.
I like his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need one. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
I mean, it'd be kind of cool, right? Like you could draft players, you could do your own trades, you could sign free agents when you want to. I mean, when it reads everything, that you really don't need no one's help. You could do it on your own. It's like having your own phone.
No, check. Patriot. Patriot.
A first down throw for Daniel. Incomplete. Trying to get it to Tariq Cohen out of the backfield. That'll bring up second down.
Didn't have a receiver open
Daniel's not
downfield, as
throwing.
it turned out.
Can't
Couldn't
throw.
even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone
Do your
open.
children understand blindness?
Yes, they do.
After the incomplete pass, here now is
Yes,
second
they
and
do.
10.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
All right, I'm gonna just try running the ball, flip it.
Leopard.
Now Cohen. And he's got some space here. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Every team in the league always wants explosive plays, breakout plays, and even more so when it's your horse who's had a tough time during the game.
Yeah, not that great in the first half. Maybe he can recalibrate here in the third and then carry that over to the fourth.
Sup?
I like that.
What's up, man?
Recalibrate.
Hold on, let me see who's commenting real quick. Donald Dump. What's up, P Funny? Haven't seen you guys in a while. What's up, Donald Dump? Oh,
Yo.
should I?
That's cool. It's different for me because my dad is also blind as well as my brothers Leo and Steven.
First down. And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
Hold on, let me see who's that comment. De Cantos. Oh, okay. What's up, Demon Boy? If you're new to my channel, feel free to subscribe. Alright, every new subscriber helps. No, it's just me and my wife who are blind. My two boys can see,
Now let's go. Blue 90.
which helps.
Blue 90. Leopard. Leopard.
Took too much time on the clock. Seeing that comment.
Delay of game, offense.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Oh, alright.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90. No, check. Patriot. Patriot. No, check. Patriot. Patriot. Leopard.
They run. This is Cohen.
He gone.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks.
Defense
at the
is
line of scrimmage.
too good.
Adam Gotsis, the big Aussie, in on the tackle. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their
It's hard to
job
pass
is,
the
and
ball in
really
this
a
game,
lot of
man.
the
You
time
gotta,
have
like,
to throttle
really
back
be
a little bit
precise.
in the run game because you know those defensive
It's me
ends are
again.
like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
319. Black 99 Philly. Here we go.
Run to the left.
Run to the left. I flipped it. Let's see what
The
happens.
Reaper.
Throwing on third down, Daniel. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1.
Damn.
Really good defensive effort.
Their
They were
defense
all
is
over
too
that
good,
little
man.
Swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific
All right,
read.
just gonna go for
better
field goal.
execution and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost
Alright, my
yardage.
control's vibrating crazy. I don't know if that's just to the left or to the right. I'm gonna keep it right in the middle.
And that hits the right upright but goes in anyway. Oh, friendly bounce there that could have gone either way easily, but he gets it to go. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So he needed a little assist from his friend the right upright, but 3 points all the same.
Yeah, he's a right-footed kicker. Normally, you don't mess with the right upright as a right-footed kicker, right? You're trying to bring it back right to left. But in this case, he got the assist. Right was right.
Yeah, Daniels cannot throw the ball. I'm gonna try to just keep running the ball here.
Even if you don't get any more touchdowns, all you would have to do to win is to hold them off.
Isaiah McKenzie now on the return.
It's still preseason. I like the fact that you could
just across the 25.
Your players can have like little ratings where you could give them a little boost.
Out there for their first possession of the
So if they're like an
half.
80 or 77,
you
can boost them to like maybe 78, 79 before the season starts.
Just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now.
He hiked the ball.
Work he's getting.
And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call.
Holding.
Holding. Offense.
So on the big tight end, holding. Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant.
Still got to figure out what defense does what. I mean, this is why I wish the screen would read.
First and 20 now after
it'd be kind of cool if I can go 3-4, 4-3, nickel, dime. If he went 3 wide, I can go nickel. I don't know what the computer's doing.
Now a handoff. It's Freeman. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Danny Trevathan there to bring him down.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Freeman again. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Credit the tackle there to Aaron Lynch.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about different style of running in order to get this guy going.
The Broncos on third down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. The first throw for the backup Lynch. Lynch fighting. He fumbles. He lost the football.
Did we get the ball, or is it they're going to punt again?
Here's Marquette King now. He's been terrific so far. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick.
Damn.
That's taken it around the 40. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10.
Leopard! Leopard!
Hi.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Watch it now, Barney. Barney. No. Check. Patriot. Patriot.
Now Daniel on 1st down. Able to find Shaheen here. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how...
What's up, Marquez Thomas? What's up, Daddy?
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Set. 319. 319. Watch it now, Barney. Leopard. Leopard. No. Check. Patriot. Patriot. Hot. Leopard. Hot.
Now they'll run it with Cohen. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Playing a little conservative here, just running the ball. Still trying to learn it.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. Gone. Leopard.
Right back to him on first down. Great footwork, but still wrangled down before reaching the 20. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
All right, here we go. 319. Gone. No. Check. Patriot. Hot. Leopard.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And now running right through it. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports.
I wish I could take credit for their run, but it's the
Welcome
computer
back
doing
now
it for
to
me.
Denver. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Detroit. Leopard. No. Check. Patriot.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal. As we get late in this one, is altitude a factor for a visiting team in Denver? Is that something that's overplayed?
No, it's real, and I know a lot of the visiting teams like to downplay it because they don't want to get into the heads of their players, but you can't avoid it. As soon as you get to the locker room, you get to the stadium, they always post it in there. Welcome to Denver. Altitude 5,280 feet. The air is
Here we go.
rare.
Green 39. All right, now, lucky 56.
You can take credit because the computer is your slave and you are its
They'll
master.
give it to him up the middle, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Benny Cunningham taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Bears will add on to their lead. And Charles, he's able to dive in there in a short yardage situation.
Just find a place to get to the end zone. Didn't matter where it was, but once he did, used his nose for the end zone and dove in.
You know what I mean? I'm
Now
picking the
Parkey for
play.
the extra
The
point.
computer's just taking care of the work.
Parkey adds the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
So I like that too because I mean it helps him with timing, especially passing the ball. I mean I gotta count like maybe 2-3 seconds in my head quickly because I'm not very good passing the ball just yet. That's why I run the ball a lot more than pass for right now.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. Now on the return, Brendan Langley. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field.
These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far.
But I'll play preseason week 3 next week.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk.
It'll be the Chiefs, I do believe.
Not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Aaron Lynch in there yet again. My goodness, make it 5 sacks.
Think of the computer as your team player. You are the leader and therefore control the actions and give the orders.
5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest.
I think that's what I like about this.
It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay,
this
stupid question. What's the witching
computer
hour?
assist?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when
you can turn it
everything
off.
goes haywire late at night.
Pass
You
protection
can put it on normal, or you can put it where the computer assists the play with you. So
they'll run with D'Angelo Henderson, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 11 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 10.
I mean, I haven't checked the other bowls yet. I haven't checked if I turned it off, see what the difference is. Or keep it on normal, what the difference is. Maybe I'll check that out too.
And that worked very well for them. Picked up really nice yardage, but they still have a lot of work to do on 3rd down.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Let's go!
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Akeem Hicks in there to get him the 6th time they've sacked him tonight.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Here we go. Lynch on 4th down. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe, you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of it, protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them. Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there, and I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory, and as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here.
Damn, we talked all that time. I don't know what that.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Delay of game, offense.
All right.
So that'll back him up 5.
His cage is. Oh no! Wait, hold on. Let me.
Watch it now, Barney.
All right, it's a run.
No. Check, Patriot.
Again, it's Cohen. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Tailback. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Hurry up, here we go. 319. 319. Detroit. Detroit. Leopard. Leopard.
And they'll go on the ground. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field.
Damn!
Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back.
Alright, I gotta check who got injured.
So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16.
Damn. I want to try to go back. I'm trying to. Relax. This might be a slant.
Here's Daniel. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Damn, seriously, that's what I was afraid about.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still 3-score game, though, 4th quarter.
Never good at passing just yet. I'd rather run the ball. I feel safe running the ball
Now
than
this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field.
not timing that,
and
that
last time they were
play.
very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
All right, here we go. 319.
2nd and 10. It's Lynch again. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The Broncos on 3rd down. As bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
And here comes throw #1 for the backup QB. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. They built up that lead at intermission, and they're just continuing to pour it on right now, aren't they?
Locked into a really good groove right now. I don't know if it's just the play calling. I know the execution is really, really sharp right now, and all the playmakers are doing exactly what you expect. They're making plays, and right now, defense has no answer and no chance of catching up.
Yeah, they're just looking to turn anywhere for a stop defensively. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. Brendan Langley there to get him down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
You know, I would go for I would go for a pass, but I'm not very good at it right now. So running the ball, the computer's taking care of the work for me right here.
They go play action here on
Oh shoot! I didn't mean to do that. Damn! I thought I audibled out.
Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this.
All right, I'm gonna just go for it. Fuck it. Let's go.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
All right, let me run the ball. Here. Use some clock. And then I'm going to throw the ball on third down.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long.
Back up, guys. Here we go.
But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
All right. I'm going to play action. See if we can hot wrap this.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They go play action with Daniel.
Oh, I just can't. I just can't do it.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Yeah, we're just gonna go for it, just for giggles.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Here we go now. 3-19. Gone, 3-19. Gone. Detroit.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this doesn't
that was
well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain.
That was my fault. I thought I did a pass play and I had a build out.
They're going to get the football back in great field position. Well, Charles, I guess the only thing I can think there is they've got a 3-score lead and they're saying we're not going to lose this, so let's have some fun. I don't know why you go for it.
I think that's as good an explanation as any, and we all know that certain coaches are more aggressive than others. That call to me, the fantasy people loved it, right?
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. In for the score.
It's okay.
And the Broncos cut into that lead. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle.
Somebody just scored a touchdown.
No
shutout here, boys.
The they will line up and go for 2.
Oh, they're going for 2. Damn, okay.
Let's go.
Here's Kelly to throw. And his pass incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire.
All right, I'm just going to go for...
Kneel down and shake hands. Yes. Get out of there.
Still going to try this play action pass. Oh, man, you better... Hold on.
Watch it now, Barney. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Daniel going to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
I can't time this pass, man. I think the
back here. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. So the offense takes the
the
time
play
out.
action takes a while
to
develop.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90. Gone. Leopard. Gone. Detroit. Leopard.
2nd and 10. Daniel again. On the right side, this is Miller. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line. And that one results in 35 yards.
And they just hit another big completion there. And I think in days gone by in the NFL, you might have asked, is this a little bit of overkill? Is this rubbing it in? I don't think people feel the same way nowadays.
It's the age-old argument. Then you could say on the other side, if you're going to get angry about it, stop it, right?
Go ahead and stop me. And I think a lot of the times they just look at it like,
I still got to learn how to practice passing the ball.
It turns out.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Denver, good night, everybody.
Alright, this will end the stream here, guys. I will probably start up a Mortal Kombat King of the Hill. Hopefully you guys still watch and tune in. Alright, if you guys are watching this now or later, feel free to subscribe. Till next time, my friends.